Hello everyone and welcome to Car News by Carcode, the place for automotive news, reviews and interviews. This is episode 9. I'm going to be telling you all the latest news, reading some of your comments and also letting you know what's coming up. Let's start off with this week's news. So the main story this week is the new Audi Q5. It's now in its third generation. The old model had been getting on quite a bit and it's based on the new PPC platform, which stands for Premium Platform Combustion. You may recognise the name Premium Platform Electric, which is being used for the electric Porsche Macan, and also the Q6 e-tron, which I've already reviewed. You can click up there to watch the video on the Q6 e-tron. The Q5 looks quite a lot like the Q6, a lot more modern than it did before. To be honest, I've only really started to like Audi SUVs in the last 5 years or so. Before they looked not the best and quite frumpy. For example, the Q3, I only started liking that in the most recent iteration of it in 2018. This is looking a lot better than before. We're going to have 3 different trim levels in the UK: Sport, S-Line and Edition 1. So that makes it quite simplistic to order one. They should start at around £50,000 as the current model starts at just over £48,000. They're going to use Audi's MHEV Plus system, which is a mild hybrid but it's got a much bigger battery. So it's almost like a full hybrid but it's not. It's quite hard to explain, but it sounds like it's going to be very good. It adds 24 brake horsepower to any car that they add that MHEV Plus powertrain to. So quite impressive, and obviously it brings down the emissions, etc. So that's really good. As well, you can actually drive up to 18 miles per hour on EV. So it sounds to me like a full hybrid rather than a mild hybrid. Pretty good, and it should obviously help with miles per gallon quite a bit if it's got a big enough battery. 11 different colours to choose from, including the Sakir Gold, which we saw on the Q8, not the e-tron, just the Q8. And honestly, it's probably a bit controversial, but I thought that colour's so beautiful and I think it's going to look great on the Q5, especially the Q5 Sportback, which hasn't been launched yet, but it will be coming soon. So that will look stunning. Quite exciting times for Audi. Of course, the A5 was the first car to come on this premium platform combustion engine, so this is going to be the next one. It's not going to be used across the Volkswagen range, this new platform. It's going to be more of an Audi thing, so we're not really going to see it on any Skodas or Volkswagens, Seats. We may see it on a Cupra maybe. I could see that happening, possibly, but we're definitely not going to see it on any Skodas or any Volkswagens anytime soon because of how the engine layout is, and obviously it's slightly bigger than like a MQB platform that you see a Golf on. It's quite complicated basically, but it's designed for a bigger engine, a more premium, larger vehicle that accommodates for sound insulation, that accommodates for more power, etc. So there'll be these 2-litre mild hybrid petrol and there'll also be 2-litre diesel mild hybrid. Audi's saying that petrol and diesels are still going to be really important to them up to 2030. Well, we don't know exactly what's going to happen now, but if the ban comes into place, they still think even in the few years close to 2030 and at 2030, petrol and diesel models are still going to be a big part of their business, and this mild hybrid actually allows them to make it and extend it across that so it counts as a hybrid. So that's quite good. It doesn't sound like a mild hybrid, but I feel like maybe they don't want to scare off consumers with hybrid because often hybrids aren't turbocharged, normally got a CVT transmission, but these have all got the S-tronic automatic gearbox and I've got a turbocharged petrol or diesel engine, much like what we're used to in the Volkswagen group. They just have this beefier mild hybrid system, which sounds really impressive. They've been quite generous with the customization options, it seems, but we'll see fully in October next month when they release a full UK pricing and specification for the Q5. All the colours and the configurator will be out then as well, so that'll be quite exciting. Obviously the Q5 is a very premium product and it's a very popular vehicle in the Audi range, so it was well overdue an update now, so that's good that that's finally came, along with the A5, which replaces the A4. And then moving on to the budget end of the scale, the new MG ZS Hybrid Plus has just been announced. That shares the same Hybrid Plus powertrain as the MG3 Hybrid Plus. I reviewed that car fully, you can check that out up there. incredible performance from a small hybrid. It's going to have the same engine, obviously a little bit heavier, so 0 to 62 is 8.7 seconds rather than the 8 seconds on the MG3 Hybrid Plus, but obviously it gives you a lot more practicality. The SE model is starting from 21,995, with the trophy model starting at 24,495. That gives you the 360-degree cameras, the leather look, upholstery, and much more. So really, really competitively priced. You know, it's going to be a good car. They're very punchy with the performance and quite good on fuel as well. The official on the MG3 is over 64 miles per gallon combined, so I should expect on the ZS to be around 59-60 combined. Very excited when that car arrives to make a full review on that. I'll make sure to do that as soon as I can. I recently did a video on the new generation MGHS. You can watch that up there. I'm shouting out a lot of videos. Also, I just wanted to say a huge thanks for all the support on the recent videos. August, I had a record amount of subscribers, a record amount of viewers with over 100,000 people watching the channel in August alone, and over 300 subscribers. So a huge thanks to everyone. If you're watching this, you're more of a closer base really. You know, these videos don't get watched as many, but it's more of a tell you about the news and something I enjoy doing. I do aim to do more full-length car reviews. That's what I really like to do, but obviously it's planning those out, etc. And I don't really like to have a schedule in place to have people expecting this day is going to post. I quite like to keep that a surprise, but maybe in the future I will have a bit more of a regimented approach with everything, but I quite like how I'm doing now anyway. So yeah, the ZS Hybrid Plus, that should be incredible. The HS is so much improved from before, very good, just so modern. The only thing was the fuel economy, but on the ZS Hybrid Plus that shouldn't be an issue as it's a hybrid, and it should be plenty nippy enough as well. So that's very exciting. The ZS Hybrid Plus, I can imagine that being massively successful. It's really aggressively priced, the new ZS. I'm really looking forward to driving it. So following the ZS Hybrid Plus, there will also be an MG HS Hybrid Plus. That'll be coming next year. I did mention that in the HS review. That'll be a great car as well. I was so impressed by the MG3 Hybrid Plus. Of course, there was a few bits materials that were cheaper and a few things that let it down slightly. But honestly, the performance that that car gave, considering it's the cheapest in the class, was incredible. So really, really well done, MG, and this ZS Hybrid Plus should be even more popular as well. And last but not least, my last bit of news is the Honda HR-V has just been facelifted. So this is a midlife facelift on the HR-V. It mainly focuses on styling tweaks and also adds a sunroof on the top of the range Advanced Style Plus model, which is new. There used to be 3 trim models: Elegance, Advance and Advanced Style. Now there is 5. So you have Elegance, you have Advance, Advanced Plus, Advanced Style and Advanced Style Plus. So the Advanced Style Plus now adds the sunroof, which is the same you get on the E&Y one. It's not one that you can open, but it gives more light in the cabin and it gets rid of the roof rails when you have the sunroof. And the Advanced Plus is more like a design pack in a way, so it gives you the body coloured bumpers along the bottom, so it looks less SUV-like. It gives you the black front grille, and it also gives you different style alloy wheels, which you can opt for on the other models. Honda also say there's a reduction in NVH, which is noise, vibration and harshness, so they've focused on adding more insulation into the vehicle to make it feel a little bit quieter, more refined at higher speeds, which is always a great thing. The HR-V is quite a smooth vehicle, but I agree at motorway speeds it's perhaps not the most refined car, but that's more about the powertrain rather than any wind noise and things like that, but that will definitely help. It's got really large door mirrors which make parking so easy, but obviously they'll bring a bit more noise, etc. So whatever they can do to just improve the refinement on the car is excellent, and I'm really looking forward to testing that out soon. So keep your eyes peeled because something exciting is coming very soon. There is also 3 new colour options on the HR-V. So there's the Urban Grey Pearl, which we've already seen on the E&Y one and the Jazz Advanced Sport. Not a huge fan, but a lot of people like those sort of colours. It is metallic though, it looks like a flat colour, but if you go up close it is metallic, which is quite nice. We've also got Seabed Blue, which I think is stunning. I think that'll definitely be my favourite colour of the bunch. That looks really lovely. And also a new Sage Green Pearl, which replaces Sand Khaki Pearl. So Sand Khaki Pearl was the standard on the pre-facelift, and I actually really like that colour. It really grew on me. That was metallic as well, but it's been replaced by Sage Green Pearl, which I'm not sure about. I think I'd really have to see that one in real life to say what I think, but nice that they're doing something a little bit different. And I do really like the blue, the seabed blue with the silver roof, looks lovely. And then on the advanced style, instead of having orange elements, it's blue now, which is just nice. So just a few little tweaks on that car. Now let's move on to your comments from the last few weeks. Comments. Okay, so obviously, like I say, I've had quite a lot of views the last few weeks and some really good videos go out, if I do say so myself. So let's start with one of the most recent ones, 4 days ago, from Decisions 8906. So this was a comment from my MGHS review. Not sure why your channel hasn't more subs. Really well put together and explained. Lots of details given. Well done, keep up the great videos. That's a really lovely comment, so thank you for that. And then I've got 3 comments here, all from the Ford Puma facelift review as well. So 8 days ago from Plim 1969 said, a brilliant video, professional presentation and great editing and information. Very impressive. That's really great comment. Thank you for that. And then Dag4390 said, very well presented and informative review. Great to see a young man excelling. That's another lovely comment. I really like that comment. And 10 other people like the comment as well, which is really great. And then last but not least, McGrath Pete, who has a profile picture of a Ford Puma, the pre-facelift, said, what a well presented, edited, straightforward and informative review. Well done. So some really nice comments, been really positive. So thank you for all the comments, everyone. I'll tag everyone in the video that's commented. So that's kind of the news this week. Obviously, in the last few weeks, the ZS Hybrid Plus, very exciting. The HRV facelift, it's a nice tweak. Looking forward to seeing that in the showroom very soon as well. And also the new Q5, which was quite overdue an update. It's obviously on its facelift, but it was really ready for a new generation. So that'll be really good. And it's got like the screens inside that the A5's got, and also the new Q6 e-tron. Quite a lot of exciting cars going on at the moment. Let me talk about what's coming soon. Coming soon. As I say, something very exciting will be happening on the channel, maybe in a week or 2. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And also I will be going to an SMMT event, a regional event, the end of September. So you'll see a few more new car reviews beginning of October. Not sure what they're going to be yet, but keep your eyes peeled, and obviously there'll be a few in between as well, including a very exciting video in a week or 2 as well. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments down below, whether related to this video or something you want me to answer, then just let me know. I do also hope to have more guests on here for interviews, etc. So also keep your eyes out, maybe put your suggestions in the comments below as well, who you'd like to see on the podcast, and I'll see what I can do. I'll try and work some magic. So thanks again for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in my next video.